What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you guys are having a great day. If you guys don't know this, I am currently on vacation. Actually, it's like 85 degrees in the cabin that I'm recording right now. Had to turn off all of the fans so I can record so that it can still sound pretty good. It might sound a little bit different than normal, but don't worry. Like I said, this is a one-time thing. Currently on vacation making this video right now. I had to do this today. I was planning on doing this tomorrow, but I had to do it today because I saw this information come out and I knew it was going to be pretty big, and I wanted to let you guys know what was going on, from everything talking about private matches release dates, also talking about pros being lashed out by the fans, also talking about a potential nerf or changes coming to the melee system, and as well as crypto himself as well. Lastly, with season 10 coming right around the corner, we're going to be talking about some of the server updates that might actually happen and why you need to be paying attention to what EA might do in the upcoming months. And obviously, because I'm on vacation, I don't have my camera equipment, so this video is simply going to be gameplay. All right, so let's get into it. First off, I want to show you guys what's been going on with this melee topic. A lot of people have been just absolutely like freaking out because melee needs to be nerfed, melee needs to be nerfed, melee needs to be nerfed. A lot of this coming from the pros as well. Now, this is something that's been going around for probably about 6 months, but the melee system has never actually changed. It's been the same since the launch. So why are people complaining about it now? Is it actually the melee system, or is it something else we need to focus on, which is the lunging in Apex? It almost looks like Commando Pro from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I'll show you guys a clip and let me know what you think needs to be done. Roll the clip. So as you guys can see from the clip, it's absolutely insane. I do think that what you saw here is broken, but I don't think necessarily the melee system is broken. Now, if you guys have some other insight or some other speculation as to why you think melee system should be nerfed, let me know down in the comments below. I want to make this an open discussion. I want to hear what you guys have to say. All right, moving on to our second topic. This is probably the biggest one, most likely the one that you clicked on the video for. This is something I saw on Twitter just yesterday, and I was super excited to find this out. I've not seen anybody talk about this. It looks like we might actually have a real potential timeline and potential release date of your private server updates. So basically, here's what I saw. This actually could lead to a lot more. So I found that the player engagement manager for Apex Legends talked about this on Twitter, and this is what they opened up and said: hey, Apex Pro fam, ALGS competitors, what are the biggest topics right now you're looking for more info and more visibility on? And one of the pros actually replied and said, I know it's an obvious question, but I'm sure you guys are working hard on it, but is there an estimated time of arrival for when we can expect private servers to work properly? Multiple tournaments have been postponed because of it, and I know it's servers, but I figured it was related to competitors anyway. So I want to talk about this because we've also heard a lot in the news about private matches coming. When will players get the availability for private matches and be able to create their own custom matches? Now, Ryan Rigney talked about this months ago, saying basically it was coming but still in the works, but we haven't really had any kind of an update for private servers or custom lobbies of that matter. And someone also from Apex replied and said update for custom lobbies will be released on the 19th. Someone also replied and said that is the 19th of August. Now, like I said, we've not had an update for private custom lobbies in quite a long time. So a lot of people are speculating, and I've heard through the grapevine that this actually might also be the release for your private custom matches. Now, hopefully I don't have to stop recording because it's starting to rain. Like I said, I'm in a super thin cabin and I'm on a tin roof, so you're probably going to hear everything. I'll record for a bit longer. Guys, I'm on vacation and still working. I can't stop working. I love my job. So please, one like and one subscribe helps one young man fulfill his dreams. That is literally how loud the rain is. Guys, I'm stranded out in the middle of nowhere recording a video about Apex Legends news. Please help me. All right, finally the rain let up, but now it's thundering and lightning, so I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible before I die, especially considering I'm holding a metal pole right now to hold up my microphone because I don't have a desk. So our next topic was coming from pros are now complaining about being bashed by casuals for basically getting their way. So you guys know the gist of it. Pros all the time complain about things, and not long after they seem to complain, it seems like Respawn brings in these fixes that are quote unquote catered to the pros. And if you guys need an example, I will say Horizon is a prime example. I do think Horizon probably needed a nerf. I'm not saying that the pros were wrong by asking for a nerf for Horizon, but I do think that the nerf came way sooner than what it would have been if it wasn't for the pros. I think the pros like force it down Respawn's throat, and I do think that a lot of these changes come simply because the pro players are voicing their opinions, and because the pro players have an opinion that is apparently more validated than your casual players. And that's just the way it is. No offense to Respawn, but you are gonna have these type of things when you literally have the guy who bans people on Apex, literally like probably one of the biggest fans of some of these Twitch streamers. This guy is in their stream most of the time as a mod or whatever, and constantly watching these guys play, even going out out to meet them in real life and go to lunch and stuff like that. When you have these type of relationships that are made with the devs and made with the streamers, you're going to have them get catered to a little bit more, and that's unfortunate, but that's simply the way that things turned out to be. So Apex fans got a little bit fed up with this, and it seemed to, like, yesterday I saw this on multiple people's page, but I could only find all of these threads coming from Alberlelli. But a lot of people really seem to start bashing these pros, saying they were sick of this. They were tired of some of these changes coming simply because of the pros complaints and not necessarily the vast majority of the community's complaints. This is what Alberlelli said on Twitter yesterday. Genuine question for the casuals: what changes have we made to Apex that you think pros push for that ruin the game for you? None of us have pushed for the Wraith and Path to be nerfed as they currently are. Genuinely curious as to why casuals seem to hate most of us. Then he said, I genuinely believe that most of us want change that will improve for the game for all players, not just us, contrary to what the contrary belief is. We aren't all narcissistic morons that only care about ourselves, and we understand that without balancing for the majority, the game will die. And one guy even replied saying, it's the constant whining that's annoying to me. I had it when most pros were complaining about the Horizon being too OP when she was first released. After they nerfed her to the ground, now I see some pros complaining to bring her back, but I'm just a casual, so what do I know? And he's absolutely speaking facts. Woo! You guys hear that thunder? So Alberlelli also said, from what I'm realizing from this thread, is not necessarily too much of the nerfs and buffs that we've created, but more so of how we complain and voice our concerns. And even though I do agree with that, I also have to say and be honest that I do think that it is some of the changes that they are bringing about themselves. Look at the melee thing. I really think that melee has potential to be nerfed, and it should not be. To my knowledge, I don't see people really complaining about the melees in Warzone that much, and yet it only takes, I think, 2 melees to kill someone. Like you saw from the beginning of the video, I think most of the problems that come with melee is not necessarily the melee damage itself, but rather than like some of these lunges that people are getting. It's very annoying how some people can stretch so far on your screen, and then on their screen they're not really stretching or lunging that far at all. But for someone who's been doing YouTube and covering content like this for quite a while, with as much as we saw about melees, I really think that it has potential to be nerfed simply because of these pros complaining about it. So to be honest with you, I'm pretty glad that the fans are finally sticking up for themselves and finally sticking up to the pros and saying, look, you guys have got to stop complaining and whining so much about every little thing. Some things are, yes, probably worthy to be talking about, but not all of these things need to be changed just because you don't like them. And this will be controversial as well, probably, but in my opinion, it's the same concept as like demoing in Rocket League. It's so annoying, but hey, it's a part of the game. Revtain, yes, it's so annoying, but it's a part of the game. It's a part of having these abilities with other characters that work well with each other. I don't think, yes, you can argue saying, hey, maybe we should change this, it's not that healthy for the game, but I just don't think it should be up to the pros to say, hey, this is annoying in ALGS, this is boring to watch, this is aggravating to play against, let's just change it. I wish we could have like some kind of democracy in Apex and just like open up a vote whenever you open the game and say, do you vote to save Revtain or get rid of Revtain? Or would you like to see melee nerfed, or would you like to see melee remain the same? All right, and lastly, welcome to the Golden Nuggets part of the video. To be honest with you, these probably were good enough to make their own videos out of, but I have to always include the Golden Nuggets, so I want to give you guys these really quick, and also we're running out of time, so I want to give you guys these little Golden Nuggets really quickly. So first off, Johnny Young actually tweeted this out just, I think, yesterday, talking about this article here from Apex Legends News, saying that Respawn is planning on crypto changes to make him more popular in Apex Legends. So I'm guessing this could be a buff, or maybe they could be doing something different with him that I'm not really sure about. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I read up on the article, and basically all it said was this: players that do play crypto might have to get used to some changes soon. Also in the Golden Nuggets, this is a huge one right here. So Thornton Smash actually tweeted this out on Twitter yesterday. I think he also made a video about it. This was something I was not aware of, and he basically said this: not a lot of people know, but Apex Legends actually rents their servers from a company called Multiplay, and their contract expires next month. It's one of the rare times when the community can actually pressure EA to fix the game servers, hashtag fix the servers. So a lot of people are saying, look, we need to like voice our opinions here. This is like now or never. I even tweeted out just a couple of days ago saying it's very weird as a content creator. I personally feel like season 10 is the make or break season for so many people. A lot is riding on the line here. If season 10 is not what it should be, I really think Apex could really like fall off the map, say 3 years from now, even though it was supposed to be a 10-year game. I think we really need Apex to step it up here. Things have got to be done perfectively. All of these things that we've been asking for and hoping for over the last couple of months, they really need to make sure they are done, and the game needs to be a much better game in season 10. I'm crossing my fingers, hoping for the best, but with as rough season 9 was, this really is the season that Respawn needs to step it up. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about all of this. If you guys don't mind, please click the like button for me and subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. I'm about to go jump in a freezing ice cold spring water in the mountains, so I hope you guys are enjoying your week. week. Make sure to take some time off and enjoy your life. Hope you're also enjoying the Thrill Seeker event. I'll get to play it in just a couple of days when I get back. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Much love to everyone. Comment down below gold nuggets also if you made it this far, and I'll see you all later. Peace. Later, Gators.